I don't need your wisdom, Uma, and please get out of my way, Professor Doubtface scolded, crawling spellbooks off her shelf. Surely there's a sleeping house in here that will work on snakes. Uma started to wail loudly. Sophie could see Agatha clashing her teeth. If there's one thing they both hated, it was thin-skinned princesses. I can't hold on, Dot's heart, backside sagging 2 inches above the snakes. Hurry, Professor! Agatha shouted into the cave. What's that, Agatha? Doubtface said, head to ear. But Uma was mewing more than ever. It has my pants, Dot shrieked, and Ab's fangs digging into her breeches. Hurry, Professor! Sophie hollered. Uma, I can't see a word, Doubtface yelled. If you don't stop, you're crying. Crying? Uma scoffed. I'm not crying. I'm calling a friend. Friend, Doubtface wheeled to her. Our students are about to die. You, Nini, and you're calling a friend. Suddenly, behind Doubtface's bubble, a fleet of tiny furry heads popped over the cave hole in a perfect circle, like synchronized streamers, echoing Uma's well-filled call. A white one with beady eyes took in the scenes. Hadip, he squeaked. Uma friend. Motila, said the next. Uma friend. Ganeshanathan, Uma friend. Pushpa, Uma friend. Wama Nujan, Uma friend. Gutslu, Uma friend. Santanam, Uma friend. And finally, one black as night, smiling purely sharp teeth. Bashawa, Uma friend. Princess Uma smiled into the crystal ball. Close your eyes, children. This could get messy. The snakes unleashed a panicked hiss. Like cyclones, 8 mongooses swung into the cave, screeching so loudly that Sophie and the crew not only closed their eyes, but also plugged their ears. 5 minutes later, Hot and William swept bloody abs and cobra carcasses out of the cave, while Bolton sliced fresh apples with the tip of an akiko and fed them to the exhausted mongooses. Princess Uma thanked her friends with a few short wells and promised to officiate Bushawar's wedding to Pushpa later that month. Then Professor Doubtface's face, already beginning to fade, looked down at Sophie and Agatha, who had finished explaining everything that faced in Avalon. Girls, our connection will end soon, said the Dean quickly. From what you have told me, this snake has trespassed into Avalon, killed one of our own, and was Tetro's crown, and he's throwing the entire woods into upheaval along the way. He's attacking kingdoms. He's attacking our students. Just this morning, Kiko's team didn't appear for its check-in with me, nor did Waven's team in Aku, and I'm quite sure the snake has something to do with it. Luckily, both teams are still alive on my map in their respective kingdoms, so they could just be hiding. I'm looking into it. But whoever this snake is, he's the worst kind of villain. He's a terrorist. She took a deep breath. And all you know is we're searching for a man in a green mask. Or a woman, Sophie ventured. And you're sure Deathless a villain? Dovey pressed it. Agatha and Sophie exchanged looks. Can't be sure of anything anymore, said Agatha. But the beaver made it sound like he was long gone. The Lady of the Lake would have never let him or the snake in, said Dovey, dismayed. Have you gone to her? Wait a second, said Hester. She was crouching near one of the chests. Inside it was a single ragged gold coin. Hester held it up to the daylight. A skull with crossbones glimmered on its face. Pirate gold, said Annabelle. Her voice sniffed at the chest and chittered at her. They say all of these were filled with pirate's gold. Those apes must have been protecting it. Pirates' numbers are growing in Johns Jolly, Hester said, remembering the newspaper she had seen in Internal Springs. Snake has to be paying them. Annabelle swiveled to Hester. Johns Jolly is one of the kingdoms bordering the Far Point. Didn't the vizier in Kyrgyz mention pirates lurking about sacred land? If the snake is planning something at the Far Point, you need to head him off at once, said Professor Dovey urgently. The Far Point is where Arthur intervened to end a war between four kingdoms over a small piece of land. He gave his life to bring peace. Since then, the land belongs to Camelot as a symbol of his leadership of the woods beyond good and evil. Any breach would be a declaration of war on Camelot, not to mention a shattering of the thrones. The Lady of the Lake vigorously protests the 4 points, but it sounds like the snake has his eyes on it. You must find out what these pirates are up to. Then we are off to Johns Jolly, Agatha said, eyeing the file on Sophie's necklace. Whose quest is stationed there? Oh no, Sophie grunted. Beatrix.